Too much money? Yeah. hmm You petition the court for dissolution of marriage. Yeah. And you petition the court for a protection order, or you motion the court for a protection order. Yeah. See, it might not seem that important to you exactly what you do when going to court. Yes. But I thought you motion the court for a protection order. Yes. And you petition the court for a dissolution of marriage. Yeah. Now I'm just kind of looking for the actual court documentation because let's say you did the wrong thing. Yeah. You petition the court to modify a protection order. Yes. Instead of motioning the court to modify the protection order. Right. And it seems inconsequential, unless, of course, you were doing what you shouldn't have been doing. Yes. So you petition the court for dissolution of marriage. Yes. You petition the court for an order for protection. Yeah. hmm And then a motion hearing, you motion the court to modify a protection order. Yes. Because it's pre-existing. Right. You can't petition it for it. No. Mm-mm. Now, for some reason, you decided to reissue it on that day. Yes. Based upon what you felt was, well, evidence. Right. But you can petition for a modification or termination of a protection order. Yes. Or you can motion to modify it. Yes. Then the order ma forward slash TRM terms of protection or so on and so forth, so on and so forth. Then that motion hearing there, Brent, then you issued it. Yes. Without me getting the actual evidence. You did it ex parte. Yes. Pro se litigant. Yes. Based upon a declaration of Pastor Greg Miller. Yes. Without any notice to myself and without me reading what the explanation was for the want of modifying the protection order. Yeah. And then you had a reissuing of a temporary protection order. Yes. That had been modified. Oh. On October 12th. Yes. Without any attempt of service to myself. No. And then you had the order modifying the protection order. Yes. And you served me after you issued it, or you served me motion hearing. Oh, motion hearing. Oh. Now, it's somewhat confusing because it looks like on the 26th, well, what'd you do? You you reissued it? You didn't just modify it? No. You reissued it for another year? Well, it wouldn't have expired. Well, the permanent court order modifying order for protection, October 16th of 2012. Yes. And then the term of terms of the prot ord. Yes. But the order issuing or the prot ord. Yes. The P right United Nations cross. United Nations right dad. Poot. And then the motion hearing on the 26th. Yes. Where you had already modified the protection order, it became a permanent protection order. Yes. So there was really no serving of myself. You didn't do it for free, did you, Brent? Did you receive more than $100,000 in any sort of funds that were underreported to the Internal Revenue Service in any 12-month period? Did you? Um, you had, well, these sophisticated individuals that have been paying the payroll? Yes. The way you're doing things is you're just laundering money? Yeah. And the laundering of the money was the proceeds of the unlawful activity. Yes. Of what is known as carrying large amounts of cash, cash smuggling. Yes. Bulk cash smuggling. Yes. Where you just go to a bank, you say, give me $100,000 in cash. Yes. You walk out right now. You walk right out. Structuring transactions to evade the reporting requirements. Failure to report cash or monetary transactions. Yes. Failure to file currency and monetary instrument report. Now, knowingly filing false reports. Yes. Bulk cash smuggling, yeah. Establishing and maintaining prohibited accounts. Yes. Now, let's say there's a base level. And then there's the fraud, the property destruction of my own personal inheritance. Yes. And then the theft of any and all assets that I should have at this very moment. You know, I'm wanting you to go to prison in such a way that you never get out. Get out. Let me out. Let me out. You know, corresponding to the value of the funds. Yes. Now, let's say I went through the banks, the fictitious entities, yes. Offshore financial accounts, two or more levels of transactions, transportation, transfer,